Start.
Hey guys, it's Aditi Sparkles. Today it is night and I'm gonna tell you a story before bedtime. So let's open this pop-up book. Fairy Tales. Snow White. Once upon a time, there lived a princess who was as white as snow. Her name was Snow White. She lived with her stepmother who had a magical mirror. One day the queen asked the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" Of all. Magical mirror that always told the truth replied, Snow White in a terrible rage. The queen called for the huntsman. She ordered him take Snow White into the forest and kill her, Snow White. Kill her. The huntsman felt very sorry for the little girl. He did not kill Snow White, but left her deep inside the forest. Poor Snow White. After much wandering in the dark woods, she suddenly saw a strange house among the trees. She went near the house and knocked at the door. But when nobody answered, she opened the door and went inside. Inside the house, Snow White found everything to be very dirty. She cleaned the house and arranged the 7 little beds she found there. Actually, the favorite pop-out thing in the second page is the broom. It's like when you do like this, it's like the broom is on her hand. But when you do like this, when you do like this, the broom's like, hey, I'm up. I'm like, wow, like that. Let's go to the next page. I'm so sorry. Snow White was so tired by now that she soon fell into a deep sleep. The cottage belonged to 7 dwarfs. When they came home in the evening, they were shocked to find everything so clean. They looked into the bedroom and saw Snow White asleep back in the palace. The wicked queen looked in her mirror and again asked, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's fairest of all? Snow White, the mirror replied. The queen trembled with anger and decided to kill Snow White herself. Oh no, Snow White, be careful. The wicked queen, with her magical powers, disguised herself into a witch. She gathered a few delicate-looking apples and went to the dwarf's cottage. The apples were full of poison. The wicked queen offered a poison apple to Snow White. Snow White was tempted to see the delicate-looking apples. She took the apple, and bite it. At once Snow White was affected by the poison and fell on the floor in a deep sleep. When the 7 dwarfs returned home, they found Snow White asleep on the floor. As thought she was dead, they became very sad and they placed Snow White on a bed with some roses and cried her to a placeful place in the forest. Not long after this, a prince came riding by and saw Snow White, charmed by her beauty. He woke from her deep sleep, their beloved Snow White alive. 7 dwarfs jumped and shouted with joy. The prince married the beautiful Snow White, and they lived happily ever after. Now let's see how many books are there, and then let's go to bedtime. Here's Cinderella, and here's my book, Snow White. So Cinderella, Snow White, the Little Mermaid, and Little Red Riding Hood, Ugly Duckling, Sinbad, Aladdin, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Puss in Boots. You know, one of my favorites is Ariel. So I feel like I want this. One day if I have this, I'll read this for you. Because I think this is going to be the awesomest pop-up book. Because if you see in it, it looks like it's going to have curls, waves, and all. I like books like those. So, bye. Make sure you subscribe and see more of my reading book videos. Bye-bye. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Bye-bye.